today we're going to do a farm tour because we have a lot of new animals on the farm that I'd like to show you. So come along with us and we'll show you all the animals, which are pretty much just birds. But we'll see. Here we are at the quail pen. I have some Counter-X quail and a few mixed breeds. So these are them right here. I have a few different types of them. So right here in the back corner I have some white and black ones, some speckleds, and some just plain brown ones. So this coop right here I just built it out of scrap wood. It's got the mesh on it. I like to use that so the poop can just fall through there. It's an easy, clean coop. We got water, we got food, I try to have a little natural habitat, so I got a log in there, and then that's supposed to be a nesting box for the things that don't even lay. And then it's about, I think, 2 foot tall by 2 foot wide. Alright guys, so today let them out to free range on our 5 acres of farm. So yeah, this is their coop over here. It was already on the farm when I got it, so I don't know how big it is, but I think the coop part right here is like 8 foot by maybe 8 foot by 8 foot. I'm not sure, but the run's at least a 50-foot run, super big, tall, they can fly up, whatever not. Right here is the water I have, and then over here is some feed. I actually got these at Walmart, these little pans. You can believe that, 30 cents for these things. So they work really good for the feed pans, and why I need that is because I use them for, I don't do normal feed, so your scratch grain, it's not what I use, so I'll show you what I use. So this is a mixture I make. Looks pretty gross, but it's basically just feed and just the scratch. I usually get scratch, but that's just pellets. But pellets, I usually just use a scoop, an equine scoop, put up to 3 pounds, 3 times, pour it in here, and you want to pour enough water to where it's at least this much over the food, so that the water will soak up into the feed, and it makes a bacteria kind of that will help the immune system of a chicken. It will help better egg product, and it's better because they can digest it right away because it's already mushed up. Their bodies have to do that. So I just, in every way, like this food. I've used it for about 2 years, never had a problem. They've had better eggs, better coats, a lot better. They used to have a lot of feathers out. Never seen that. Another thing I'm going to tell y'all is, if you have the means to free range, by all means do it. Do not coop them up, because your picture. Okay, I was saying, your chickens will have less feathers. They'll peck at each other because they're bored. They'll be like lazy. They're not gonna have good eggs because they're just eating feed and laying around. But in here, I mean, God's given us the resource to feed these lilies for free. But people just buy and feed and put them in a coop and call her good. But we have grass, seeds, bugs, anything you want for these chickens just to find it themselves. You don't gotta train them; they already know how to do it. They'll scratch up everything. So just keep them out on grass or stuff as much as possible, and you'll have better coats. I guarantee. It's probably not coat. Don't know what the name is, but you'll have better chickens. Is what I'm saying. So over here, I haven't let them out yet because they are. I don't really want them out because they're my prize birds. So these right here are the Aoms. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with these, but they're Aom Smallies. Hush! Yeah, they're very loud. But yes, these are the Aom Smallies, the world's rarest chickens. This one right here is a mixed breed, so she's not a full Aom, but all 5 of these right here are Aoms. So I have 5 hens right now, and a rooster is very loud and annoying, but the same. I just got this water. You can get them at your local feed store. Same feed mixture in a pan, and then they got a good bit of space here, and every once in a while, Seriously. Every once in a while I'll let them out, but I just don't want them getting hurt. And then in here, we just got a bunch of roost bars, place to run, needs to be cleaned out. Egg box, oh wow, look at that. I need to start hatching some of these eggs. I tried one, and I think it's bad genetics. Some people say it could be lack of stuff, but I think it's just bad genetics altogether for my breeder pair. So I'm gonna have to look into that, get them some maybe E supplements. But as I was saying, the chick I hatched, it had ray neck, if you know that. Some people call it ray, crook neck, whatever you want to call it. It's where their neck bends over, and it's basically just a lack of E, vitamin E, and no idea how to say the word, but you just look it up. What is causes ray neck? And you can buy at the local feed store a supplement. It'll say like vitamins or something. You just look on it. It'll say, if it says E, just get that. And mine was a liquid, so I just measured it out and put it in a water. There's water in here, and I also got the little electrolyte packets and dumped them in the water, and I'll just put it in here. Last them 2 weeks, and so far they're looking better, honestly. But I haven't hatched yet, so we'll see if they're better. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I've had problems with the AOMs not hatching right. I mean, I've had so many that just die from something. So it's really frustrating when you're trying to sell these to make money, because this is all I make money on is chickens. So if a bad batch of eggs doesn't work, well, now you gotta wait another month to sell something. So I just want to share that. These are the AOMs, my big flock. These are for our family. Just eggs. I hatch some every once in a while. These are business. This is the future for my farm that I'm gonna keep doing. So AOMs, and I want to get some Sramas and some Indiogontes, some more rare chickens. But so far we just got the AOMs. So yeah, I'll show you the nesting box here. So I like these nesting boxes. I want to get the big ones that are metal, the eggs roll down, but I can't afford it right now. So right now, we got a chicken here. That's my Americana. But they've been laying so good lately. I mean, just look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. At least 30 eggs in here. There's a few more back in there. I hate when they do that. But another investment that I want to make is buying these. There's about $20 for a 12-pack. They're kind of expensive, but they're so worth it. Because they can move this around and make a nest out of it. And then it flattens back out, but none of it comes out. It's all stuck in there. And it helps from them pooping in it. Like, when have you gone out to a farm and seen eggs this pretty? That's just crazy. My chickens love it too. They've been laying beautiful eggs here. Look at that. Tell me that don't look farm fresh. But anyway, that's another thing I'll invest in is that. So what I'm gonna tell you real quick is, if you want eating chickens, it's not that hard. I do it. Go right ahead. They're fun things to play with and have pets if you want. These are just my birds, are not pets. So what you're gonna need first is make sure you get a big enclosure for fenced in for the winter, because I don't let them out in the winter, so they can still run around and scratch. And then make sure you have a good insulated, warm house. Depending where you are, it might never get cold there, but where we are, it gets pretty cold here. We got the negatives a couple times. But I would get a heat lamp. I really hate using the heat lamps because I've heard of so many chicken coops burning down. But I would just try to find some kind of heat source for the winter for these birds. You want to keep them alive. And then another thing is, in the summer they get hot and they need like to cool down. Go to Tractor Supply and just ask them, hey, do you have stuff for dust bath? And they'll say, yeah, come right over here, and they'll probably show you ash or dust, sand, whatever not they got. And just get a tub, fill it up with the sand or ash or anything, and then the chickens will bathe in it and they'll just fluff it up, and they look dead because they just sack out in it with their wings out. But what they're doing is they're cooling off, they're getting oils off their body and mixing them around, and they're also getting rid of diseases. So chickens carry diseases, but if you have sand bath or any dust bath, it's going to get rid of all the diseases and all the bugs and the parasites. So that's something that I'm going to look into getting more into because I haven't been doing a good job of that. But so we already got shelter, dust bath, heat. Another thing you're going to need is, of course, water. So just get anything for water. Make sure it's always full and fresh. Sometimes in the summer when it's real hot, I dump it out and put cool water in it just because, I mean, you don't have to, but it's something a little treat for them to have cool water in the middle of a scorching hot summer day. And then feed. So make sure when you're going to a farm home store and you go and you're like, oh, look at this bag, let's just get this, it shows a chicken on it. No, you need to look at it because there's scratch, there's grit, there's pellets, there's crumble, there's crushed up chick feed. Not everything you can just throw into your chicken coop and let have eggs. You gotta stick to the same feed also. So for the first week, I think it's about 3 weeks, I'm not sure, you're going to get chick starter. You're going to feed that to them. I do medicated, don't have to, whatever you want. And then for the next 3 weeks, you're going to use a grower for them. And then as soon as they start around, I think it's 4 months that they start laying at that age, so get a egg layer. So it'll say chicken pellets egg layer. You can use pellets or crumble, whichever one you prefer. For the water mixture I use, I just put pellets with a little bit of sunflower seeds you can find, corn, and soy in it. But that comes mixed also, so it's a little complicated. When you're first starting out, just do regular chicken food. But experiment with the seeds. Just get some seeds. They love seeds. I absolutely love them. So just get a bag of any seeds. Just dump it in there with the feed. Pour it in a bucket. Pour water over it. Soak it overnight. Then you got this much will make that much. It's crazy how much it grows, and that's saving you money. And money is a lot nowadays. You need a lot of money to do this. But also another thing is once you take out of the feed, you put it back, just like a sourdough starter. You put back in, or you take out, you put back in, and you just keep it going. A 5-gallon bucket of it, and now a 5-gallon bucket I have 17 birds in here. That lasts me about 4 days. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. I know y'all probably are asking questions still. If I didn't answer them, just put down in the comments. Just tell me anything. I'm not a genius, but I know a little bit about chickens. So, thanks for tuning in today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like this video.